everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel PokePidge. Today's Top 10 Tuesday are tips for the Zelda game Breath of the Wild. It goes without saying that this is one of the greatest games of all time, and also goes without saying that it is my favourite game of all time. This is because of the extensive nature of it. As I've said in my game review, the extensive nature of the game means that it has the snowy capped mountains in the northwest, the volcanic places in the northeast, the beach area in the southeast, and desert land in the southwest, and in the middle, lots of forestry. Your enemies are varied, your locations are varied, and your items are varied. And with that comes a hell of a lot of helpful information. So here are tips for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Firstly, make sure you get yourself over to the Farron Tower. If you glide down a little bit, just onto the ledge there, you'll have two little Lizalfos, they'll just get rid of them. And then on this ledge you will find, dotted around the place and in trees, 18 hearty durians. These temporarily increase your heart count to at least 4 extra hearts. When cooked, these temporarily increase your heart rate by at least 4, so they come in very handy for the game. Next up, it's essential that you learn to parry from a Guardian's shoot. Essentially what you need to do is hold your shield up, let them aim at you with that red line, and when that little light shows, that's when you press A and parry. You'll fire their laser beam back at them, stunning them, taking out some health, and you can run up to them and attack them as much as you want. While you're there, why not chop off the legs of the ones that can walk? Then they can't walk anywhere. Also, when battling Guardians, especially the one in the minor, modest and major test of strength shrines, use fire and any updraft so that you can aim very slowly with your arrow. Shoot them straight in the eye, it will stun them, then you can run in for an attack. This is a similar tactic when battling a Lionel. What I like to do is start off high if I can. I float down to them, I aim for the head to stun them, and while it's going in slow motion, I just keep going and going and going. And when your stamina is running out, it's good to have a couple of meals that temporarily increase your stamina, because it will give you a full stamina restore, and of course, as well as stated, will temporarily increase it. As you can see here, that's what I'm doing. I'm also using a bow that can fire 3 bombs at once. And like I say, aiming for the face of this liner will stun it. As well as this, while it is stunned, you can ride on it and hit it with a flurry of attacks. And also, as well as this, you can use stasis on it and then aim for the head very quickly, because you have a very limited amount of time to do so. Achieving all of this can get you some awesome weapons, especially the Lionel swords, and, well, it's always awesome to beat a Lionel. Speaking of maximising everything in this game, it may be 15 odd quid, however, I would fully recommend getting the DLC. Of course it dots items around the place and bits of clothing, for example the Korok mask, which is one of the most helpful bits of clothing you could have. This essentially makes a little Korok noise and shakes when there's a Korok seed nearby, so of course, as you can tell, absolutely helpful. However, the best bit of the DLC is showing you where you've already visited. If you've unlocked all of the region like I have, you can go and look at it and see where's left to explore, because you may have overlooked some things and there may be something awesome where you haven't been. Pondo's Lodge is just underneath Hebra Tower. The lodge itself, not really important. However, the game that Pondo can play to you is exceptionally important. You can win a golden rupee for getting a strike in this bowling type game. There's a certain position which will maximise your chance of getting a strike, and it's right here. If you stand in front of him, absolutely parallel, just throw from there. Hopefully you'll get a strike. This is the easiest way to get rupees, and a good hour or so doing this will really raise your rupee count. Make sure you keep hold of all your wood, because you're going to need it to build up Tarry Town. Tarry Town is somewhere that you build along the way. You get certain people over there to help build the town. You get people from, Gerudo, people from Eldin, and essentially it's just a nice little town. It's good to have it there, and at the end of this quest you can even have your own house built for you. And inside there you can place bows, swords, shields, anything like that, and it's exceptionally helpful. If you're running low on arrows, make sure you teleport to the nearest shrine near any stable and talk to Beedle. He will sell you about 20 arrows at a time, but there's about 10 or 12 stables dotted around the map, so as you can tell, it'll increase your arrow count a lot. Gems can help you build clothing that will give you an elemental advantage. For example, you can get clothes that will keep you warm, or clothes that will keep you cold, or clothes that will resist the electricity, just from using these gemstones when making them. However, I personally like to sell these gemstones for money, because there is clothing dotted around all over the place that will keep you cool, warm, thunder resistant, everything. Which brings me on to my next point, get the clothing as quick as you can. Rito Village sells the Snow Quill outfit. Get this and you can get yourself up to Hebra, and there is a hell of a lot to explore up there. I would fully recommend trying to get any sort of clothing as quick as you can to absolutely maximise your potential and everything in this game. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed this video, why not leave a like or a comment down below? Believe me, both are really appreciated. And of course, if you've seen this video and you want to see more from me, click that subscribe button. Why not even ring the bell? Get notified the second I upload a video. But until next time, I'll see you later.